Thank you guys thank you ladies, everyone, for joining in for this fantastic launch party. If this is your first time joining us, thank you so much. I promise you we're not going to do like church where you got to, say your name, where you from, who's your pastor, all those wonderful things. Unless you really want to, we'll welcome that as well. But with that being said, all we want you to do is sit back, have fun, like Miss Sharon said, get your cocktail there. It's going to be a fantastic viewing show and party. And we also do games and prizes, as already mentioned. And so that's what we'll be doing tonight. So it's just going to be a fun virtual party. Normally we would do this live, but COVID is having her way. I call it a her because only, a woman can cause some destruction like that. No offense to anybody, but so yes. So as we go along, we would love your engagement. So if you have any questions, feedback, or anything like that, definitely feel free to put it in the chat box. I don't know how familiar of what level everyone is with Zoom, but if you kind of tap the bottom of your screen, you'll see a little box that looks like a little message box. That's the chat. So feel free, to drop any comments there. Also want to make sure everyone can recognize that little icon as well, because that's what we're going to be using so that you can participate in the game. So just want to make sure, just to kind of do a quick check, if you can just do a quick hand raise that you can see that little chat box. So that way we know that it's good for everyone. Okay. And if you need help finding it, just thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the hand raises. And so that'll be,
Okay.
You just have to hover over the bottom of your screen if you're on your computer. It'll be a little message box. If you're on your telephone, it'll actually be at the top right corner of your phone. It'll say chat.
And it may say more, and you may have more depending upon your screen size. It may say more, and it's in there.
More. Okay.
Yep. And we'll go over it one more time too before we get the game started, so everyone can participate. So with that in mind, we do want to go ahead and just share with you a little bit about Style Access and all of what we do. And again, welcome you to it. So Style Access Show and Style True, if you will, that's now called the Bandwidth. We've kind of done a little bit of rebranding, if you will. And our goal really is to connect with women 40 and over, not just because we're fabulous, but because we're fabulous, right? In all the ways that we, do different things. Most of it is driven through fashion. However, we also look for different ways to make sure that we know how to manage our businesses and support each other and just, have the resources and tools to be our great selves in whatever we choose to do. And so that's our vibe, if you will. So if you haven't already done so, we welcome you to subscribe with us. There's no fee to subscribe. So certainly do so. You would just go to Rosie_Faulkner, and I'll put that in the chat so that you'll be able to subscribe. We don't sell your information. We don't bug you. None of those wonderful things that all those other people try to do with your information. It's just really, we want to have you as a part of our community. So you get a weekly newsletter, you get to join exclusive launch parties like this, and just bring your good energy to us. So with that in mind, I'm going to shut my mic off and turn it over to Rosie for just a quick minute so that she can share a few words with you.
So I just want to say good evening. Thank you so much for joining. I am so excited about this episode with Sharon. As I shared on there, I'm learning a lot about sustainable style and sustainable fashion because I didn't really get hip to it till about 2 years ago. I'm just really trying to get into it and doing my part to, keep things out of the landfills. So I'm happy about this. I'm so excited about her new boutique. I told her I was eyeing some stuff, so I have to make my way down there. So I'm so proud of, Black women doing their thing, and I'm just so happy, and it just looks so nice though. So hats off to you, Sharon, for your boutique. So again, as Jennifer said, if you're not following us, we just ask that you do follow us. We are geared towards women over 40, so we just help empower them and help them thrive if they want to get on video or if they want to have a thriving business. So again, if you're not following us, please do so. And that's it. I'm just happy about this evening, this launch party. We usually have a lot of fun, so just sit back, enjoy. And I'm excited for you to see the premiere of Sustainable Style for Women Over 40. Jennifer?
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Rosie. So I know we usually start off with a game. So wanted to get that started. Rosie, did you want to share the first game or the details of it? And then we'll do another game a little later.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know too, we give good prizes. So we're not forcing your hand to participate, but we certainly welcome you to, because it's like $25 Amazon gift cards. You know, I'm just saying. So I'll hand the mic back over to Rosie.
Okay, so for our first game, okay, I know some of you guys were having a problem with the chat, but we're going to utilize that to play this game. So hopefully, if you can, if not, we'll just do it like this. So you have to answer a couple of questions, and like Jennifer said, it will be a $25 Amazon gift card that you will receive. So do we have any people that want to participate? Okay, Pam, I'm trying to see, let me scroll over and see if I see anybody. Okay, so Lulu, if you could, just raise your hand. Okay, I see Pam, I see Lulu. Is that
I'm jotting the names down now. I see Pam. I see Miss Lulu. I see Sharon.
The other
Sharon. Yes.
Sharon. Yes.
Okay.
Got it.
So how many do you have, Jennifer? Because we definitely gonna have to use the chat because we can't have everybody yelling out now.
Yeah, so I have 3 so far, if I saw it correctly. I was looking up and writing. I have Pam, Lulu, and the other Sharon.
And Amber
and Sheila.
Amber and Sheila. Perfect. Awesome. All righty. So are you guys able to see the chat box that we were talking about? It's a little message box at the bottom, or the more screen that Ms. Sharon mentioned before. That's
She's
a yes.
She's in class until 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Sorry, I see.
So do you want, Rosie, do you want everyone to respond to you or to me?
They can respond to you, that's fine.
Okay. So if you guys, if you want to do a quick test run, if you click on the chat box itself, the little icon that I was referring to, when it says the 2, right now it should say everyone. If you hit the little arrow that says drop down, you should see me. Mine says Jennifer Tate. So you would just set your chat box to me, and I would probably be all the way at the bottom. Most likely, or if it's doing alphabetical order. Can you guys see, are you able to find me? Perfect, thumbs up.
Yep.
Okay. Cool, all right.
Okay.
Let's get rolling, let's get this money.
Okay, so for the participants that are playing, we have 2 questions. So you must answer the 2 questions. The person that comes close to getting the 2 questions correct will win the Amazon gift card. So again, you're putting this in the chat. Whoever does it, well, it's not, well, you do have to do it fast, but also whoever gets it correct will win the gift card. Okay, so the 2 questions are, well, the first question is, name 4 brands / organizations where you can buy pre-loved clothing. And the second question is, out of 100 billion garments produced every year worldwide, under blank % are recycled. So I need that blank percent. So again, the first question is name 4 brands / organizations where you can buy pre-loved clothing. And the second question is out of 100 billion garments produced every year worldwide, under blank percent are recycled. Go. We're going to give you 1 minute. Let me set this timer.
You ladies know your stuff. It's gonna be hard.
$32. We're down to 30 seconds.
Sharon R., did you want to put in the 4 places? I got your percentage.
$15 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End of time.
Cool beans. Well,
Okay.
thank you, ladies, for participating. So, Rosie, did you want to start backwards and go forward, like with the percentage?
Sure.
Okay.
So let me see. Can I see them all? Okay, so I see Pamela first, and she has 60%. Okay, and then Sharon R. I don't see anything on here for hers. Did I miss it?
Yes, she has 95%.
Okay, I don't see that. Okay, so we got 60, you got 95. Okay, I only see those 2. I only see Sharon, and I think they sent it to you, maybe.
I was gonna say I can call them all out.
Okay, please.
Yes, so I have 20% are recycled, 70% are recycled, 95%, 60%, or 15%. I think I captured all the percentages.
Okay. And let me read it again. It's out of 100 billion garments produced every year worldwide, under 1% are recycled. So who said 15? They're the closest. Pam? Is it Pam? She waving. Okay, so
Yeah.
Pam got that one right. So give her, well, she's the closest, but it's only 1%, under 1% are recycled. I was like, oh my goodness, out of 100 billion garments. So yeah, okay. So the second question is name 4 brands / organizations where you can buy pre-loved clothing. So what they get, Jennifer?
So we have actually quite a few people got that one. So we have Goodwill, Salvation Army, Nora's Boutique, and Fia's Fabulous Finds, which all those are sustainable brands. Then we also have, again, Goodwill, Salvation Army, Purple Heart, and Catholic Charities, which those are also ones. That's why I said it's going to be hard. And then you have the Real Poshmark Shops 3UP. I'm not familiar with 3UP, so I may need some clarification on that one. And then ThredUp. So I know ThredUp. Maybe ThredUp was in place of 3UP.
Okay.
The clarification there.
So how did Pam do? Because she would be the closest one because she got the other one. She was the closest to that one.
Pam only gave us one, which was Poshmark.
Oh no! Okay, Lord, now.
So I can tell you the next closest in percentage and who named the 4. So the next closest in percentage was 20%.
Mhm.
And name the 4 was actually Amber.
Okay, Amber is the winner.
So Amber said 20%, under 20%, and then Goodwill, Salvation Army, Nora's Boutique, and Fia's Fabulous Finds.
Okay.
I'm
Congratulations,
sorry, Miss Pam,
Am. I know.
but this isn't like they do on The Price is Right. We still have runners up. So you'll get, this is not the only game that we're going to play. We're going to play another one later. So don't throw the towel in just yet. Don't throw the towel in. So for your prize, just be sure to, and I'll put it in the, you can send it to me or send it directly to Rosie at Rosie_Faulkner. I'm sorry, the other way.
Yeah.
Faulkner_Rosie to, so that you can send your email address to her so that she can get you your prize information. So I'll just put that in the chat as well for everyone. So you know where to send your info to for your prize. So yay, we getting our roll on with sustainable style. So now you know a little bit about where to shop for sustainable style. Miss Sharon, you have something you want to say?
No, I was trying to close my chat box.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, because I couldn't see the screen. Sorry, y'all.
No worries. Understood. So now, drum roll, please. So we're going to get started. So we're going to premiere the show now. You'll get to learn a little bit more about sustainable style. You'll get to dance in the mind of Miss Sharon, of her thoughts about sustainable style, and for her to offer some of her great ideas about sustainable fashion, and help us to learn a little bit more about it. And it's not just about thrifting, just FYI. So I'll give you that clue. The next game, so I'm giving you context clues as they do in school. The next game is definitely going to come from the show. So just be sure to just listen a little bit. We want you to enjoy it, but just, hear some key things. I'll give you, some clues like what's fast fashion, something along those lines. A little bit about adding sustainable into your wardrobe, So those type things you want to listen out for. And that will be the clues for our next game. So stay tuned. In just a moment, Rosie is going to press the start button on the show, and you'll get to see the goodness that we've all been gearing up for and talking about. We have found too that for sound purposes, and so that everyone can get a clear view of the show, is that everyone would go off camera. And so then once the show has ended, then we can all come back on camera. So at this point, I'll just ask everyone to go off camera, and then we'll get started shortly with the launch of the segment. Congratulations. This was fantastic. Kudos, snaps, everything to you, Miss Sharon. This was phenomenal. I certainly can't thank you enough for just, sharing your level of expertise, just opening the doors of your boutique per se to us on video so that we can see, all of the wonderful things that you have. Many congratulations. Again, I know we've all extended our congratulations to you for opening your boutique, but you are amongst those favorites that you mentioned yourself, if you will. So definitely this is Michelle said, awesome job, great job. I mean, we can't extend enough kudos to you. So we are so appreciate, again, like your level of expertise, but more so your empowerment to really show us what it means to do our part, and then how we can use our own platforms to make good footprints, if you will. So this was awesome. I am going to actually turn the mic over to Rosie for a brief moment, just so that she can get some insight about your experience.
Cool.
Thank you, Jennifer. So Sharon, what are your thoughts?
I loved it. I had a good time with you, girl. We rocked out like old girlfriend.
Yes, it turned out great. I know it may have been some delay, and I want to apologize again for the technical difficulties. We had to end up streaming it from YouTube. So if you want to watch it again, it shouldn't have any delay via YouTube. So it's already up. But yes, it really turned out well, I think.
So too. Thanks. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So is it anything that you would like to share that you didn't get a chance to say on camera on the show?
I don't think that there's too much. I just, it reminds me though of when I was growing up, and one of the things that I used to get teased about was wearing thrifted clothes. So it's awfully funny how now, like, it's a thing, you know, it goes all the way around.
I know.
And yeah, but I just I know it's kind of funny, but like, it is literally a lifestyle for me. I hardly ever go shopping retail. I remember I don't know, this might have been about a couple years back. I remember I had a bag sitting on the counter. Sydney, she's in here. I don't know if she's actually paying attention, but anyway, had a bag sitting on the kitchen counter, and it might have been for like Macy's or Bloomingdale's or whatever it was. And she walked by the bag. She was quiet. She walked back by the bag. She said, "You start shopping retail. What is this?"
You surprised the baby.
I sure did.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. So as much as we can make it a lifestyle, don't get me wrong, I have definitely got to get better. I have too much. We all do.
Mm-hmm.
But as much as we can do our part to try to save the planet, then we have to do that. We absolutely have to. It shouldn't be the way it is. I think one of the things that I either said or I just missed was that fashion and the fashion industry is the second biggest polluter behind oil. Like the oil and gas that we messing up the planet with. Okay, these clothes and stuff is the next thing. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much. So as best we can, let's try to get vintage, get thrifted, not use fast fashion in the way that we've been doing it in the past. It's only gonna last you a couple of looks anyway, and then you just literally have to throw it away.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, because when you wash it, it falls apart.
yeah. Or what I call phantom stains show up in it. Have y'all had that happen? Like
that.
Yeah.
You know how you put something in the washing machine, it didn't have a stain on it when you put it in there. But when you took it out, it does.
Oh wow.
I've had that.
Real. That's a real thing.
It is experience that.
Because of the material. So why is that? Is it because of the material is cheap, or where does the stain appear? I mean, where does it come from?
Honey, I do.
Because it's so cheap.
From the dye too.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be. It could be from the dye. It could be any number of things. Probably a chemical reaction. You just don't know, because you're putting chemical on top of chemical, you know, with the detergent used and everything.
Yeah.
Tide has a really good, more earth-friendly option if you look for it. Several of the brands do. 7th Generation, I think, is another good one. But yeah, by the time we put all the heavy-duty chemicals that are in the detergents on top of the horrible stuff that's in the fabrics, God knows it's a chemistry experiment, basically. You don't know what's gonna come out that machine. And then we put heat on it. We throw it in the dryer and put some heat on it. It's not good. Yes. Yeah.
But like I said, like about 2 years ago, I just started, and I really love like TJ Maxx. But I'm like, thrifting is just like TJ Maxx. You go hunting, you know? So I'm like, okay, I can do this. And I really enjoy it because, you know, just finding things, you know, back in the 70s. And I just think things were made better then, you know? So I'm just excited now, and I just know how to dress, so I can try stuff on and don't have to go in the dressing room and, you know, come home, dry clean it, and keep it moving. So I really love it now.
Yeah. So as best we can try to do to live a sustainable lifestyle, I think we should try.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you have definitely opened my eyes, and then preparing for the show, just reading different material. And then like when we did the game to find out, just less than 1%, it's just like, wow. So yeah, I'm definitely up for doing my part.
Good. Yes. Because some of this stuff sits in the landfill between 20 and 200 years. But it won't die. Like it's a monster and it won't die. Yeah.
Did anyone else have anything to share or any questions for Sharon?
Y'all good? My thrift crew anyway. They
Okay. Well, then I would turn it over to Jennifer.
I was just gonna make a comment and tell Miss Sharon that I kind of shared those same vibes when you said that you got made fun of for wearing thrifted clothes. It was something I fell in love with too, because I used to get in trouble for playing in my parents' closet, my grandma's closet, all of those things, just because I took to those things. And then even my best friend, her brother used to call me the village people, because he's like, I don't know what you're gonna come out with. So now I look at that and I take that as a compliment. So I'm gonna be the village people for life.
That's right. I'm thrift shop Sharon for life.
Right. Totally love it. Totally love it. Well, this was an awesome segment. I'm not going to hold you ladies too much longer, but we can't end it without another game. As promised, we have to give you another opportunity to win another prize. It is another, correct me if I'm wrong, Rosie, another $25 Amazon gift card. So if you would like to participate, you can just put a thumbs up on your screen or just raise your hand and wave, and I know that you'll be participating. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Sheila. All righty. So it looks like Karen and Miss Pam. I got you. All right. So Karen, Sheila, and Pam. So.
And Lulu is up.
Oh, Lulu, thank you. Perfect. So these are all coming right from the show. You heard it right from Sharon's voice. So just imagine, just hear her voice right now when I ask these questions, and they'll just give you, she's going to give you some good juju so that you can get the right answers. And you don't have to say them exactly the way she said it. I promise you, I'm not going to ask you, what Sharon's blood type is and, all those wonderful things, but we're going to make it as easy as possible. So I do have 4 questions for you, and we'll start in just a moment. You can put your responses in the chat again to me. If you're just joining, the chat box is either at the bottom of your screen or in the more portion at the top. And when you go to the 2, you can just do your drop down and you would just choose my name. It'll be Jennifer Tate. So you'll be able to see me there. So, and you're welcome to have a pen and a paper. So if you have something to write with, feel free, so that you can share your responses. If you need a few minutes to grab a pen and paper, you can certainly do that. And just let me know when you guys are ready. Lulu said, I'm getting ready. Miss Pam said, I'm ready. All right. Thank you, Miss Sheila. Thank you, Karen. Okay, we'll just give Lulu.
She ready.
She said, I'm ready. All right. So here we are. So these are the questions. First one is, what is sustainable fashion? The second one is, what are some things you could do to maintain your clothes to be sustainable? The third one is, Miss Sharon called this brand magical. And then the final question is, how do you make your wardrobe seasonless? So again, what are some things you can do to maintain your clothes to be sustainable? What is sustainable fashion? How do you make your wardrobe seasonless? And Miss Sharon called this brand magical. All righty. So we're going to give everybody 1 minute, and 1 minute starts now. And you'll be able to, you can drop your responses right into the chat to me. And of course, the person who gets all the responses correct or somewhere close will win. So I wish I had the Jeopardy music on. We can go. Doo, 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 doo. So 1 minute. So questions again. Ms. Sharon called this brand magical. What are some things you can do to maintain your clothes to be sustainable? What is sustainable fashion? And how do you make your wardrobe seamless? Mhm. So I'll repeat the questions one more time to close out. Ms. Sharon called this brand magical. What are some things you can do to maintain your clothes to be sustainable? What is sustainable fashion? And how do you make your wardrobe seasonless? All right. So we're winding down. I'll just do a quick countdown from 10. So we have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So thanks everyone for participating. I'm actually looking at all responses right now. You guys have some great responses here, but it doesn't, let me see. I'm looking to see if anyone got all 4 questions. I think some have 3. So we'll start with what can you do to make your clothes be more sustainable? I do see don't wash so much, eco-friendly brand, throw a vest over a dress. So that's 2 of the questions. Okay, let me see my next response here. Clothing that is quality and sustainable. I'm sorry, that is quality and recyclable. So that's 3. Sorry, I'm just doing a quick review here. All right, so it looks like we either have everyone answered 2 or 3 of the questions. So I do need I need to think of a tiebreaker question because we have ties right now. We have 2 people that provided 2 responses and 2 people that provided 3 responses. So give me a minute here to just come up with a tiebreaker question so that we could go forth. Ms. Sharon, you were going to say something?
I was going to say, I have a question. Can it be the first person who tells them of the brand that I said was one of my favorite, and she is from Detroit?
Yes, ma'am. We could do that one. All right. So the first person who can respond to who. All right. I got 2 messages just in quickly. Let's see. They have timestamps, I promise, so I can see the timestamp. And you gave the full name. So it looks like the first name came from Pam's iPhone.
Okay.
Tracy Reese is the full name. So Miss Pam, you're the winner. Yep, we have the full name. Yep, Tracy Reese.
Yes.
Hope for Flowers. Yes, Hope for Flowers was one of her favorite was one of the brands that she supports, but Tracy Reese was her favorite.
That's right.
All righty. So, Miss Pam, if you could just get you to, if it helps, if you just want to drop in the chat, because we would ask that you send your email address to Faulkner@Rosie, but if you're okay with sending it directly to me, you can just drop it in the chat box now, and I'll send it along. The same thing for our previous one, Amber. If you feel comfortable dropping your email address into the chat to me, you can certainly do so, or you can go do it directly on Faulkner_Rosie, and we'll make sure you get your Amazon gift card. So again, you guys could have been any other place that you wanted to. You could even just be kicked up on your couch, taking a nap like I was probably going to, but I could not miss this segment at all because it was a phenomenal segment. So again, thank you so much for just extending your time. Thank you so much for being supportive of Sharon and the show. We certainly hope that you'll stay connected with us. It's a community, and so we would love to have you. If you have any ideas, as Rosie mentioned, please share them with us because we definitely want to make sure that we're bringing content that you want. So in closing, love yourself, do something for yourself, always be yourself, and don't apologize for being yourself. So much love to you all, and have a fantastic and wonderful weekend.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Have a good evening.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Night.
Bye, Nora.